Fuck all you hoes. Get a grip, motherfucker. Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Hey, what's up with it, fellas? You know what I'm saying? And ladies, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all already know, some of y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that has been following my transition and watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, for a while. Y'all already know this is Mrs. Baby Baby, you know what I'm talking about? She got an email, you know what I'm saying, from a young lady, Jay, I'm gonna call you Jay because I can't pronounce it.
It's kind of hard to say.
Kaya, I think. She also got another email from another young lady. I can't remember your name, but these are some questions. You know what I'm saying, little fellas. If you want, your girl to kind of get an understanding, you know what I'm saying, of experiences that another FTN wife have. Dealt with, her experiences with dealing with me and my transition, and you want her to get a little insight or whatever case may be, or maybe just just if she have any questions for her, have her watch this video. You can email her. She'll give you her email, and I'll put it in the description below so that they can email her personally. And if they ever need her to do a video, she'll do a video, and I'll put it up on my channel for them. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, boom. Y'all just go ahead and listen.
Okay. Alright, so what's up, y'all? My name is Miss Sassy, aka Mrs. Baby Baby. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the first question. When we met, we was both lesbians. Now since he's a trans male, what is my sexual orientation? Let me just say this. When me and Chris got together, you guys already know, you guys and girls and everybody watching, y'all already know that he thought he was a stud, because that's what society told him, was that he was a stud. So, that's what he came to me with. So that's what I'm thinking that he is a stud. But like he said in one of his other videos, it never felt right to him. It never sat well with him. So he knew it was something more to it. They already called him he. The only ones that would call him by the wrong pronoun would be his family members. But all the friends and everything that I was around anyway, they already called him he anyway. They told me that that's what they call the studs out here in Texas. So I was like, okay. So, I was like, all right then. I went along with it. But after we've been together for a while and he started, getting more into it and looking it up on the internet, we found out what was really going on with him. He let me know, look, this is, we kind of found out together that this is who he is, and whatever. Basically, I'm all over the place, but basically, what's your sexual orientation is really the main part of the question. So I battled with that for a while myself. I kept asking myself, what am I? Am I this? Am I that? You know what I'm saying? I kind of battled with that for a minute. I was kind of confused because if y'all seen his before picture, he still looked very masculine. So it was kind of hard for me to even look at him as female. Anyway, he had a friend, and his friend will always try to make me see or try to show me that he's a girl or something. I don't know, but the friend was a girl, so used to give me horrible, so-called friend, but she used to give, which is, I know now is horrible advice. She used to try to get me to call, to talk about his body parts and the ways that you're not, not supposed to. So I'm new to the shit. The friend didn't understand it too. The friend was kind of like, we both studs, yada yada yada. The friend was telling me to say these things, and then I tried it, and it kind of like so one day, we into it, doing our thing. I had me some drinks, and then I just got done listening to his friend. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it, I want to make him feel comfortable and shit, whatever. So I started calling his parts things that they were not. It was kind of awkward. It was kind of awkward afterwards. After a while, I kind of ended up being able to tell that he was kind of uncomfortable. I was drunk, so I wasn't really paying attention like that. But, the next day I knew that it wasn't, I kind of crossed the line and shit. But we talked about it or whatever. After a while, he explained to me that, no, this is not, that's not who I am. That's that motherfucker. That's not me. I had to understand the difference, that this was his friend was a stud, but he was FTM, and it's something different. And it was new to me. I've never heard of an FTM ever before. Hell, I never fucked with no stud before, so it was all new to me, you know what I'm saying? Now I claim it as it is. This is a heterosexual marriage, and the reason why I say that is because, that's what I'm getting to. Don't cut me off. No, I'm just playing. People, they don't understand the true definition of an FTM. Let me break it down a little bit to you. I know I'm sure you heard his video when he was asked some questions, and what is an FTM and yada yada. My definition of an FTM is a male, of course y'all all heard this one, a male who was born in a female's body, but let me break it down to you. To me, I look at it as like a birth defect, because it's something that's going on in the mind. I've heard him say this before, that people say, God makes no mistakes and everything, and no, he doesn't make any mistakes, but we're imperfect humans. You know what I'm saying? We eat stuff, all the stuff that they're putting in our food, it has hormones in it. Food has testosterone, estrogen, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of shit that we're not even supposed to be eating like that, but it's in our food, and it's what we eat on a daily basis. So imagine what pregnant women are taking in their bodies. Pregnant women have to get shots during the pregnancy, and those shots, look them up, they're not good for you. So I said when we get pregnant, when we get pregnant as a unit, I ain't getting no shots, so fuck that. Yeah, so now I identify myself as in a heterosexual relationship, because that's a man. Not a stud, not a lesbian, he's not a freak. People on the outside won't understand. He's a man all day. My second question is, how do I let him know that I won't be disgusted or leave him because of his new body? Oh, girl, let me tell you, I wish I had somebody to tell me about this one. Okay, let's get into it. Now, when we first got together, I had made some mistakes. I told you I was listening to his friend and shit, and then, so I said some things, and then I just said some shit that I shouldn't have said. I didn't understand it. It was new to me. What you must do is, you have to let him know that you're okay with how he looks. I wish he was out of the room right now, so I can go into more detail and have a little more girl talk, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you definitely have to reassure him that, definitely reassure him that you look at him as nothing less than a man. Make sure you always, every day, if you can't remember it every day, try. And also, make sure you let him know that you're attracted to his body, because he's dealing with this on a daily basis. I try to remember this myself. The dysphoria is not as bad now. I try to remember this a lot after I knew and looked up some things with him. He's dealing with something on a daily basis, every day. Even when you don't think he's thinking about it, trust me, it's on his mind. He has to take a shower. He has to walk past that mirror, butt naked. Definitely take that into consideration when you feel like he's being in a shitty mood, or he's pissing you off and he's getting on your motherfucking nerves. I had my days. Or if he's even if he's feeling distant. My advice is to, when he's feeling that way, just remember it. He's dealing with this all day long. Even when he goes away from you, out to work, out to school, out to whatever, and you're getting a breath air from it, he don't get a breath air from it. It goes with him all day long until the time he lays down and goes to sleep. Hell, my husband even used to dream about it. He used to dream about having a man chest, or yes. Definitely. Always reassure. Whenever you can think of it, reassure him. It's not like you're kissing his ass. He's dealing with people on the outside telling him shit. He's dealing with family members telling him shit. He's dealing with himself telling himself shit. Bad shit, you know what I'm saying? He needs to hear a voice come from somewhere, because it's not even gonna come from himself. He needs to hear a voice that's letting him know, yo, I love you, you know what I'm saying? You sexy, I love everything about you, your body. Point out some things on his body that he doesn't favor. For instance, if he puts on a shirt, and he went through all the trouble of binding, tell him, damn baby, you looking good with your chest on D's, looking all good and stuff. You did a few push-ups. But just tell him, stroke his ego. No, that's very, very important. Stroke his ego. And another thing, the ego stroking does not stop just because they get surgery. You don't have to do it as often. I say pre-T, pre-op. I don't know if you ladies know what I mean when I say that. I don't know how long you've been with your man during transition, but pre-T is before testosterone. Pre-op is before operation. Post-op is after the operation. So if you hear me say that, that's what I'm talking about. I was just saying was, you know, the ego stroking does not stop just because they got their team. You will always need to stroke his ego. Just like we like to feel like we're pretty, a man likes to feel like they're handsome and attractive and that you're attracted to them. And it's even more so with an FTM because how they were born. So that's still always in the back of their mind, like, oh, do I look like a female? Do I have female features? Or, you know, am I manly enough? Am I masculine enough? Even though he's on T, he's gonna have that doubt. I guess you can say just like when a female after they have the baby, you know what I'm saying, they look like, do I have stretch marks? And because they're gonna be like, are my scars okay? You know what I'm saying? So make sure you definitely to be like, you know, damn baby, your scars thin, I can barely see them. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But don't have them looking a fool, you know, don't have them going out looking a fool and stuff, but be honest. But still, you know, just if you see it, point it out. You know, it's always good to verbalize what you like about them.
Like, comment, subscribe. Give your boy a thumbs up. Peace.